Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. This is Jay's Learning School. I'm Jay. I want to thank you so much for taking time out your busy schedule to watch today's video where we're going to learn some English words, and today we're going to talk about popular USA restaurants. And of course, many of these fast food restaurants, they are global brands, so they may be in your country. You may be familiar with them, but if you ever come to the United States, or you're new to the United States, you're more than likely going to see these restaurants everywhere. And so I want to review them, go over them. Let's have a little fun and let's talk about them. Now, as I always say here on the channel before we get started, I would invite you to give me a subscription by hitting that subscribe button and turning on your notification bell, especially if you learn something and you like the format and how I do things here. I'm not trying to waste your time. I give it to you real quick so you can go on about your day. But I do suggest to my viewers to watch the video 2 to 3 times so you can familiarize yourself with the vocabulary words and subjects that we talk about. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Make sure you turn on the closed caption button on the YouTube channel, and you will be able to read along with me as I speak. So our first fast food restaurant that we're going to talk about today is McDonald's. McDonald's, known for its golden arches. And back when I was a young person, or younger, I'm still young, but when I was younger, we used to call it the Golden Arches. And I'm pretty sure you see from the logo, McDonald's is still known as the restaurant with the logo of the Golden Arches. So McDonald's, known for those French fries, that Big Mac, and other items that they have. Burger King, Burger King, Burger King. McDonald's probably largest competitor or most popular competitor is Burger King. And I grew over the years to start preferring Burger King burgers more so than McDonald's. But those McDonald's fries, excuse me, you can't find those everywhere. But Burger King, Burger King. All right, KFC. KFC, also known as Kentucky Fried Chicken. KFC, or Kentucky Fried Chicken. Back in the 70s and 80s, they had a chicken bucket, and everyone would say, let's just go get a bucket of chicken. And usually that meant going to KFC, where they had 2 types of chicken. They had the extra crispy and the original. And sometimes I would prefer one over the other. Now they have a baked chicken, but KFC is a pretty nice spot. Wendys. Wendys are also known for their thin slices of meat on their burger. Wendys. Wendys. I used to get that double cheeseburger, French fry, and a Frosty. Wendys. All right, the new kid on the block, Starbucks. Starbucks. Though they don't serve burgers, they are a restaurant known for their coffees, their cold coffees. What are those called? Frappuccinos. I don't drink coffee. I don't like coffee. But I'm going to tell you something. They do have some of the best banana bread, banana nut bread that I have had any place. Starbucks. Starbucks. Arbys. Arbys. And they have been on a marketing campaign blitz for probably the last 2 or 3 years. They have this man with a deep sounding voice saying, Arbys, we've got the meats. And I don't like Arbys. I haven't had a good experience with Arbys. Let me know how you feel about Arbys down in the comments section. But they're known for their roast beef sandwiches. Now, their curly fries they have are really good. Those are on point. But as far as their food, I haven't had good success with Arbys when I go there. But nevertheless, people like them. They're still in business. Olive Garden. Olive Garden. It's supposed to be an Italian restaurant. But if you ever go to a real Italian restaurant, Olive Garden just won't do. But Olive Garden, they have good eggplant. And I don't eat a lot of pastas at restaurants. So when I go to Olive Garden, I usually get the eggplant parmesan. That's really good. And they have a parmesan chicken. That's usually good. But I get it without the noodles because I don't like to eat noodles from restaurants. I used to work at a restaurant, and most restaurants, not all, but most restaurants, their spaghetti noodles, they would let them sit for days after they made them. And I said, I don't want to fool with it. But Olive Garden has great salad. Their salad, oh my gosh, and their breadsticks. Those are really good. Red Lobster, known for their seafood. Okay, Red Lobster. They have one dish that I've been getting for the last year. I get it all the time. Now they have good shrimp scampi, but they have this one dish. It's like a seafood boil, and it costs around about $24. But it's pretty good. It's pretty good, and they have it. It's clams. They have some lobster in it, shrimp, scallops, mussels, and a couple of other things, and they put it over noodles, but I always get mine over rice, and then they put this butter sauce on it. It's really good. So not a fresh seafood restaurant. All of their stuff is usually frozen, but if you just want some baked fish or what have you, or some fried fish, Red Lobster is usually a nice place to go if you want to go there. But I've been to fresh seafood restaurants, and I'd rather not even go to Red Lobster. But check Red Lobster out. O'Charley's, also considered like a steakhouse. Not a big fan of O'Charley's. The only thing I get when I go there is their salmon. But O'Charley's is a popular restaurant. Outback, another steakhouse here in the States. They have lamb, and I love to eat their lamb that they have. They have a grilled lamb, and I get the mashed potatoes. Oh my gosh, it is so good. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. But Outback. And they're known for their, I think it's called a bloomin' onion, where they have like fried onion ring, but it's a big onion that's fried, and it's really good. It's really good. So Outback. Krispy Kreme. Oh, now if you're ever to the point to where you want a good donut and you're in the South, Krispy Kreme is the place to go. I like Krispy Kreme donuts better than their competitor Dunkin' Donuts. But Krispy Kreme, very sweet donut, but their original, just regular donut, oh my gosh. I don't think you can find a better donut. Krispy Kreme has it going on. Waffle House. This is a popular breakfast restaurant here in the South, and I think they're pretty much throughout the Midwest. I didn't see too many Waffle Houses on the West Coast, but I'm pretty sure they're there. I saw more IHOPs on the West Coast, but Waffle House is known for their breakfast food 24 hours, and they're also known for never closing. Even if it's a hurricane, tornado, they stay open. I mean, it has to be really, really bad for them to close. But Waffle House is a popular spot to eat breakfast whenever you want it. They do have good waffles. I will give them that. Their waffles are good. Taco Bell. Now, if you want Mexican, I mean, this is an option, but you might as well, in my opinion, go to a real Mexican restaurant. But Taco Bell, you see the commercials all the time for the different type of tacos that they have, and they're cheap. It was one big thing that was going on with them, a discussion if they used real beef or not. And you notice they on the commercials they just say meat. They don't say beef. They say meat. So is it real? I don't think so, but who knows? You have to do your research. But Taco Bell does the Mexican style food. Subway. They are known for their submarine sandwiches. They had a campaign that was very successful a few years back, $5 footlong, to where they were selling footlong subs for $5. And I like their competitors better. Jersey Mike's, I like their food better, but Subway has been around for years and they're still here. Cracker Barrel. It's a restaurant that caters to Southern cooked food, fried chicken, greens, green beans, macaroni and cheese, mashed potatoes, cornbread, biscuits, Southern fried steak, things that would be considered Southern home cooking. And Cracker Barrel is usually pretty good. I haven't been there in years. I get a lot of Southern home cooking here at home and with my in-laws, so I have really no need to go to Cracker Barrel. If I want Southern cooking when I travel, I'll go to certain neighborhoods or what I call the hood, and I get somebody to they'll have restaurants out there that are really good to me and often better, in my opinion, than Cracker Barrel. But Cracker Barrel is very popular. Dennys, a great, in my opinion, breakfast restaurant because their French toast is the greatest to me, or at the top. I've had some great French toast, but whenever I see a Dennys restaurant, I don't mind going there because they have good breakfast food. They also serve steaks, chicken, sandwiches, melts, which is basically a beef sandwich on bread that is placed on the grill. And those are pretty good, but they're known for their breakfast food as well. Dennys. IHOP. IHOP stands for International House of Pancakes. Now, back in the day, IHOP was good, but their food to me is not that good, so I don't particularly like IHOP. I would prefer Waffle House and Dennys over IHOP, but IHOP has a lot of fans of their restaurant. ChickfilA, known for those chicken sandwiches. They started right here in Atlanta, in Atlanta, and they're nationwide, and it's so amazing how their food always tastes the same no matter where you go here in the country. They're known for their waffle fries also. Those waffle fries are good when they are hot. If they get cold, they are not that good, but when they bring it fresh out that grease with that chicken sandwich and their sauces, oh my gosh, that ranch sauce that they have, is really, really good, and their Chick-fil-A sauce is good. So I enjoy Chick-fil-A chicken sandwiches. Applebees, okay, known for their comfort food, steakhouse, fajitas, things of that nature. All right. Domino's Pizza. I think Domino's Pizza is the best of the commercial brand pizzas. You have Domino's, Pizza Hut, Godfather's Pizza, Marco's. They're all good, but Domino's and Papa John's. But Domino's to me is just the best. I like Marco's Pizza, but Marco's was kind of greasy and it upset my stomach, and I went twice. Domino's, Domino's Pizza is really good, in my opinion. Pizza Hut. Now, back in the 80s, Pizza Hut was the spot. And those commercials got that pizza looking real good. I just told my wife last night, we saw a Pizza Hut commercial. I said, we may have to try us a Pizza Hut pizza this weekend because those commercials are looking really good. Pizza Hut. All right, let's move on. Hardees or Carls Jr. Okay, they're owned by the same company. They're basically the same type of food. They're a fast food burger joint, just different logos, and they may have one or two different differences on their menu, but they're pretty much the same. Hardees or Carls Jr. Now, their biscuits in the morning, I used to eat them a lot. Their breakfast biscuits were really good, and they used to have cinnamon rolls that were really good. Cinnamon rolls were really good at Hardees. InNOut Burger. InNOut Burger. Now, whenever we go to the West Coast, California, they're very popular out there. It's so amazing. They always have a line. They always have a line out the door, but I've never eaten an InNOut Burger because I don't eat ground beef. But I heard they have good food or good burgers at InNOut Burger and good onion rings. That's what I've heard. Sonic is known for their ice cream and their slushies. Those are pretty good. Sonic. Bojangles, known for their, I believe it's Louisiana style cooked chicken. And they have regular or spicy, or what they call mild and spicy. Their chicken is good. It's more expensive than KFC, but I think the food is actually better than KFC. The only thing about Bojangles is it's a little salty. It's very salty, but they have good chicken. They have good chicken, good fries, and they have these things called fried pies, where they have sweet potato pie wrapped in dough and they fry it, or mashed sweet potatoes wrapped in dough and it's fried, and it's really good. I like those. I usually get 2 of those. Bojangles. Dairy Queen, also called DQ or Dairy Queen, known for their ice cream. Their staple ice cream is called a Blizzard, and those are really good. Fridays, another steakhouse or comfort food restaurant known for their ribs, their baby back ribs. They had a commercial. I want my baby back. So Fridays, TGI Fridays, or it just may be TGIF. Thank goodness it's Friday. Five Guys, another burger joint. They dump everything in one bag. It's real greasy, but their French fries are good, and they actually have a veggie burger with grilled vegetables. That's pretty good. Jackinthebox. I don't eat there. And our last restaurant for today that's popular in the United States. Oh, I guess it was Jackinthebox. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to watch. Make sure that you give me a like if you learned something. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoy my content. And your subscription and your like would let me know that you're learning and you like the content, and I should keep it going. So please let me know. And if you have a question or comment, you can leave it down in the comments section. Well, with that being said, I appreciate you watching today's lesson where we discuss popular restaurants here in the United States. And I hope you join me on my next lesson here at Jay's Learning School. Hope you have a wonderful day. God bless you.